What's going on, guys? It's your boy ShadyMikeGaming. Welcome to another NBA 2K22 signature shot. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. It's been a while. Thank you so much, everyone, for being patient with me getting this video up. I really appreciate it. But yes, Jaylen Brown, wow, Celtics superstar. We're gonna get into him, go all in depth on his shot and his handle. I'm gonna take a lot of time getting his handle right. I've actually been sitting on this jump shot for a few years now, so I'm gonna share with you guys what I've been using for Jaylen Brown for a long time. If you guys like this type of content, if you guys like the attention to detail, please hit the video with an early like and subscribe for more content just like this. Let's go ahead and get right into Jaylen Brown. When you take a look at Jaylen Brown's base, the first thing that we're looking for is the dip. He's got a significant dip. He's going to be shooting that ball right around his waist. He's going to bring it up from his waist. Now, to achieve that dip, he kind of brings his knees inwards, kind of presses his knees inwards, and really just kind of springs forward and explodes out of the shot. So it looks really good as he comes through that dip motion. When you get to Jaylen Brown's release, that's easy. It's actually a one-to-one replica of the Karl-Anthony Towns release. The only problem is a release point, which with some blending we can fix to be perfect. The release is a little bit high, but it's out in front of his hairline. It's not above his head. Some people were a little bit bothered by kind of like that hook motion that is done after the jump shot is done, but you know, the way he brings his arms down. But we can back that up with footage. That's exactly what Jaylen Brown does, and that's why I've used this shot for him for so long. So I'm a real big fan of that. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about the jump shot that I've been using for Jaylen Brown now for a few years. We go with the Kyrie Irving base, formerly Amateur 5, so whichever one you choose there, they're the same base. You go with the Karl-Anthony Towns release. It's a one-to-one replication of Jaylen Brown's release. I just felt like it was a little bit too high over his head, so we push it forward a little bit with a slight blend with release 105. I think it looks perfect at the slow timing, very natural, very realistic. Some of the quicker animations, the quicker releases, as you can see, we go to very quick and quick. It just kind of drops his hands a little bit too quickly, but that's completely personal preference. I just like it as slow. As you move over to the free throw, we go with free throw 47. Again, what we were looking for is he has a little bit of a dip, but he also kind of tucks that shooting elbow in. So we use free throw 47 for a lot of players, and Jaylen Brown is going to be another one. Now, as we move over to the dribble pull up, we go with Pro 2. This is actually the default. He shoots very textbook pull ups, extremely stiff. For the spin jumper, we use this one for a lot of players. We go with Pro. The reason, because he's going to plant that foot, and then on the spin, he's going to get his feet back on the ground and whip that leg around with a nice athletic kick. For the hop jumper, we go with normal 2. The reason is Jaylen does a very quick step back, not a lot of flash and frill there. He uses the step back to create space, so they're quick, they're snappy. Normal 2 is going to capture that for us perfectly. As we go to the layups and dunks, start off with the layup package. We go with default swing. Long athletes was something we discussed on stream, but we decided to stick with the default because Jaylen Brown does a textbook Euro step and a lot of times turns those into different types of floaters and finger rolls. I thought default swing did a better job of capturing that. Next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at his dunks. As we move to the post fade, we go with post fade 4. This is not a big part of Jaylen Brown's game, but when we did see him fading, it's got a nice athletic kick, especially when he goes to his right, so we tried to capture that. For the post hop shot, we can go with either Austin Rivers or basic. The reason it's really up to you in terms of which one you use. I thought Austin Rivers just had a lot of different animations. That's why I chose it. I think basic is a little bit more accurate. Jaylen Brown, especially when he's going to the left, he'll take a couple of steps instead of hopping. So it's a post hop shot, but he actually takes steps to do the shot. So basic, Austin Rivers are the ones that capture that the best. Personal preference on which of the two you go to. Now, where it gets a little bit complicated is we go to the handles. Changed a lot here, and I was been working on the jump shot so long I don't actually know what I changed. So first and foremost, the one I do know is for the signature combo, we go with Kobe Bryant. The reason being is you want to have that exaggerated, I call it a carry motion. For the signature combos, the only ones you're really going to be using for Jaylen Brown is either Kobe Bryant or you want to go over to Allen Iverson, just something that has that exaggerated carrying motion. In order to unlock the Allen Iverson one, I realized I had to go over to attributes and raise his ball handling. I raised it by 10. So his ball handle was an 81. I had to raise it to 91 to get everything to show up. As personal preference, if you want to do that, to get the Iverson one to show up. Now for the escape package, we do change this to Damian Lillard so that we can get that exaggerated motion on the crossover. Hey, it was good, people. Post video editing Shady here. Real quick, the size up escape package, I actually ended up changing this from Damian Lillard to Allen Iverson. So I thought this one captured that motion way better. Yeah, Allen Iverson, take a look. For the moving crossover, we changed this to Kyrie Irving so that, again, he'll have that same motion on the cross. That's a big part of what Jaylen Brown does. For the moving step back, we changed this to John Wall so that he'll have the accurate snatchback animation. That's one thing that we saw. That is all I changed. I know I don't usually go that in depth on the handles, but this was still, you know, we really wanted to capture Jaylen Brown and make sure we got him looking right, and I think we were able to do that today. All right, guys, and that is going to do it for Jaylen Brown. Be sure to keep it locked here on the channel for everyone we've got coming up. We've got a lot of players that we're going to be knocking out early here, so stay tuned and keep it locked. Thank you so much for all the support. Follow me on all of my social networks at ShadyMikeGaming, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. But other than that, it is your boy ShadyMikeGaming. I am signing out. Peace. Threes.